really good work day today, Wednesday work day, and they you know, like I said on Monday, they just came back very, very focused after, you know, the disappointment. I've seen them put it behind them, learn from the mistakes, and I think that you know, physically we're getting ready, mentally we're getting ready, so they'll be excited to play on Saturday. So you know, after 2 days, it's been good progress.
Terminology question for you. We talked about explosive plays
yes, sir.
on Monday.
Yeah.
What's the threshold for that in your mind as far as yardage? How many yards is an explosive play?
20-yard pass, 12-yard run.
Okay.
You know, and the metrics, everyone changes the metrics, you know. I mean, it can be different year by year. You can go off of, you know, any standard you want, but right now I think that's our standard. You know, I might be wrong by a yard or two. I'd have to go look it up exactly, but right around there. Okay. Yeah, like I think if you say a 16-yard pass is an explosive pass, that means like if they catch an out or a dig, that's an explosive, and that's just not realistic. So, but you know, you could go back and count it. Maybe we gave up more than 9 explosives, but by our definition, it's 9 explosives on defense. And I think you also have to count penalties. You know, 15-yard penalties, you kind of have to count those as explosives as well. I mean, in your mind, you don't necessarily have to put on paper.
The explosives with Stanford, obviously they're important every week, but
yeah, they are.
With Stanford, it seems like they've had trouble sustaining drives when they have not had the explosives. So is that even more of a focus?
Well, I think a lot of people do. You know, I think that's kind of common, is that, you know, there's a really, if you look at critical variables in winning football games, and there's a million variables, and you can find a lot of things, but over the years and the studies that we've always done, statistically, the 2 most important variables are turnover ratio and explosive gains ratio. And then the 3rd most important is sacks ratio, and the 4th most important is getting into the red zone. This is in college football and in the Pac-12. And so when you can win the turnover battle and the explosive gains battle, then you have like a 93 or 94% chance of winning over the last 5 years. Now these are just numbers. You know what I mean? They're just numbers. They may mean something, they may not. You may, you know, like Texas A&M, we lost the turnover battle, but we won the game because we won the explosive gain. So, but those are the things you kind of really try to emphasize. And so much goes into, you know, you can't just say, hey, we got to be great against, you know, stop the explosive plays. It's got to go deeper. How do you stop the explosive plays? You know, great tackle, great play entry, great leverage, great effort, you know, playing with great technique, things like that. So, you know, it's basically, hey, you stop the big play. How do you stop the big play?
When you look at what USC and San Diego State did against Stanford, did they win those games by kind of out-Stanfording Stanford, ball control, run the ball well?
They did, well, you know, San Diego State, boy, they ran it really well. They got that great runner. And SC's got, you know, they got a great running game. And then when you look at what they did on defense, they really didn't pressure much. They played a lot of 4-man rush stuff. They tightened guys up to the line of scrimmage. But more than anything, what I saw on film when watching, and I'm talking specifically the defenses of USC and San Diego State, is a maniacal effort. I mean, maybe not perfect all the time, but a maniacal attitude to get to the ball. And both teams gave up the big run. You know, as we saw with 20, I mean, the guy, he's something special. So, you know, that maniacal effort is what won for those teams. You know, it wasn't, their schemes were fine, but they weren't complex. They didn't pressure a lot, but they just were, they were on them. So that's what you got to do.
What makes Bryce Love so uniquely explosive?
I think a couple things. I think his size, perfect size. You know, I think he's 5'10", 196, 198, maybe 200. You know, I don't know what exact weight is. I know what his listed weight is. I think he's really good inside runner. I think he has really great vision, and he's got contact balance, collision balance. When he gets hit, he doesn't get really knocked off course a lot. He runs hard with high knees, and when he gets to an opening, he can really explode. And he's got the breakaway speed. He's kind of got everything. You know, I mean, he's a great back. He's going to be a great back. We're going to watch that guy play for a lot of years. He's really something special.
Okay, Coach, when you talk to people around Josh and they talk about the growth.
Josh Rosen?
Josh Rosen, yeah. When they talk about his growth, whether, you know, it's Trent Dilfer, people around him.
Well, I'm not sure if Trent Dilfer is around him. I haven't seen him.
Well, he said he spent some time with him this summer. Okay. All right. But anyway, I mean, is that something that you've seen in both his play and just like running the?
Yeah, it's been great. I mean, it's been really great to see this young guy that we've known for so long just blossom into, you know, a truly special young man in many, many ways. You know, not just his performance on the field, but the things that he's doing to perform well on the field, his work ethic, his attention to detail, and his studying, his competitive nature, his work ethic, and then also to just see him develop and mature off the field, which is what the college experience is all about. You know, becoming a guy that is socially responsible and understands, you know, the meaning of his words and the impact of his words. And there's been some tough lessons along the way, but man, he's really grown from it. And I'm so impressed with him. It's just really great to see it happen right before our eyes.
I know you've said that history doesn't. One more, sorry. History doesn't.
Yeah, I know where you're going with this. Go
This
ahead.
game,
I know where you're going. I know where you're
doesn't
going.
have
I know where you're
any
going.
impact at all. Just a
On me
little-
emotionally,
well,
but on
and
these
the
guys,
team.
no.
Okay.
I don't think on those guys. But I'd be lying to you if I didn't say that in this little mind, and a lot of people would say it's really little. All right, yes, okay. But I don't want that to be transferred to the players. That wouldn't be fair. But for Jim Mora, you're damn right. And if I told you any other, then you know I was lying to you.